Get the candle going. Oh, got blown out. Oh, there you go. Let us crack open this beer. And buenos nachos, amigos. And welcome to Through the Tomes, a D&D adventure thing where an amateur DM takes his friends as a party through his first campaign of Dungeons & Dragons. I'm Petey Rave, your amateur DM. Here with me is my team, my party, my squad. We got playing Wind and Summer, Daisy.
Hi again, everybody.
Mm-hmm. We got playing Toby Underborough, Brett.
I came with a vintage photo of Wind and Summer that has been like tarnishing on my desk for 100 years. There's a flogging Molly record in the background, and a cardboard cutout of Legolas.
The candle blew up.
Flogging Molly was my first concert without family members with me.
Oh,
Oh, I always like remembering how much younger you are than me.
Yes.
That's adorable.
Playing Lucius Zanero, we've got Matt.
Speaking of younger.
I have a my signature A&W mug full of Left Hand Galactic Cowboy Imperial Nitro Stout.
Hey,
it's a mouthful. Wow.
Look at those bubbles. They're way smaller because nitrogen.
They are.
Everything you drink looks like a root beer of some variety. I just want you to know, like everything.
There's a reason for that.
Yes. And playing Solero Talion.
That's not by accident.
Yeah. Playing Solero Talion, we've got Drew.
And that's not to say it wasn't my first concert. Went to a lot of local shows with my sister. She liked metal, and my parents didn't want her going alone. Also, as Petey would say, squad.
Yes. Squad.
Squad.
Yes. Of course, over
Jason
here.
once owned a Volkswagen Beetle.
Yes.
Good.
It did not have the two-tone black and white.
I put a rush
Geek
sticker on
Squad
the back.
Geek Squad doesn't own those anymore.
Yeah, I was sad to hear about that. Petey, what are you drinking?
I've still got the La Rubia. This is the last one of this box. I'm gonna see what else we got going on in the local area. I might hit up I might actually go. I'm thinking if I have a day off, which I lately don't have any days off. It's either work or school. But when I have a day, I will hit up a local brewery possibly.
We've got this. It's a union-made drink out of Milwaukee. I think Daisy and I are both enjoying the fine Miller High Life, the champagne of beers.
Exactly.
Yes. For when you really want to make your gluten intolerance unhappy.
Yes.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
The proper way to drink High Life is from the glass 7-ounce bottles, because that is the exact perfect amount of High Life that one should drink at any given time.
As we're talking about alcohol, I feel like after showing the logo on my shirt, I should mention I do not speak for the brand or the company. Gonna put that out there live on the internet.
He speaks for Frank Circuit City.
Yes.
He is part of the Circuit City Nerd Herd.
Oh, what is
Fire
the
Dog.
old name? The
Circus City
Gary
had Fire
no,
Dog.
the original.
I forgot about that.
the original Best Buy name. I wish I could remember that right now.
The Rocket Fish or
No, there was a name.
I remember, or I've long dreamt of the day where on a Halloween day I can show up to work dressed in zombie makeup and a Circuit City uniform and just wander around the store. And I'm thinking it's one of these Halloweens where I don't work. I'll say I'll try to get Halloween off. So technically I'm not working. So I'll just show up to work and just on my day off and just be the Circuit City zombie.
Hey, speaking of Circuit City zombie, I can think of a Circuit City that still has the plug that is a Goodwill. in Lafayette, Indiana. In Kokomo, I believe it's either a beauty college or a place where the National Guard does recruiting. But they kept the plug out front. It's great. It's like
It's just
memories of
what are you gonna
fun
do?
park area.
Uninstall
Plug
that thing?
yourself into the National Guard.
That seems like a really weird combination. It could be
Yes.
one of these two very polar opposite
They
things.
made a bypass that went around Kokomo, and I have never once gone through that town.
What
I'm
about-
sorry, Kokomo.
What
My
about
friend was
Bermuda, Bahama.
Come on, pretty
hey.
mama.
the Kokomo, Indiana had all kinds of fun things, like an Aladdin's castle in the Markland Mall that had the robot bride of Pinbot,
Yes.
and I believe that machine lives inside of the Pin Vault now.
Nice.
That is the
Going back to what Drew was saying earlier, Best Buy was founded in 1966 under the name
Sound of
Sound of
Music.
Music. Yep.
Yes. Sound of
the
Music.
hills are
Wow.
alive.
With
We're
the
going to
sound-
Austria, folks.
The hills are alive with the sound of total tech support. We are. Let's get to the.
Let
the
me tell you
meat of
about
this.
progressive leasing, Petey.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Let me tell you.
I'm sorry
I
you
am
didn't get
dying.
approved for this Best Buy credit card, but let me tell you about progressive leasing. It's the only reason you're gonna have.
Toby
that
has
conversation.
opinions.
Let's pay more
I don't
for
have
that
to have
product
that
because you're poor.
conversation anymore. Yay!
Yeah, pay more for that product because you're poor.
I do not speak for the brand of the company.
I don't care.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
There you go.
Or just here
I'm-
to have fun.
People be out there saying, "I'm just here so I don't get fired." I'm out here going, "I'm just here so it doesn't count as abandonment." Let's get down to the nitty gritty and let's get down to what we're here today, and not me purposely jeopardizing my job.
Watch out! I'm
kicked
gonna
out of
start talking about
WWE.
bases soon if you're not careful.
Yeah.
That's right.
We're here talking. We're doing some D&D. Of course, we have our party. So to recap, the gang, the party, that's a different group. Finished up, their adventures of dealing. At least the part of the adventures dealing with Mega the Brash, otherwise known as Mega the Splash. He became Mega the Dead. They dealt with that. Saved a noble's daughter. Got a little bit more information on Prime the book. Got themselves back to Palma, Florida to get ready for the upcoming Zenith. Just kind of like chill out for a little bit and rest and get ready for the next Zenith, for the shark hunting festival and whatnot. Level to level 3. Got themselves prepared for anything that need to prepare for in the future. Trained, got a goat.
Got a horse.
Yeah,
Talk to a man about a horse.
So and then they proceeded to get work. Even though they're pretty flush with cash, they decided they wanted to help out around town, and wanted to do some tasks to help the Marquis of Palma, Florida, Darren Malik with a task, and that is to investigate a winery that had long been pretty much abandoned by the family that owned it, the Dragic family, for several decades. There was rumors of like a blight or a curse on the land that made it so that they couldn't produce wine anymore, or at least not viable wine. So that the family abandoned the winery. So they bought a horse, bought a cart.
In that order,
Yes.
we did not put the cart before the horse.
Exactly.
Correct.
They bought those and they set off to the winery. They set off to find out what was going on. They approached the winery. Yeah, they mostly had like a nice uneventful trek up there because they were mostly going up pretty well traveled roads, so not a lot of issues. They made it to the winery. They met a couple of Monticellos.
Yes.
A couple of Fey-like creatures. Killed one of them, and then tied the other one up before it could warn anybody of their approach. Not wanting to murder it, and then watch it as it blinked out of existence or to another plane. You're not quite sure.
We heard about a troll.
Yes, you heard about a troll.
We did.
You heard something about a troll. Always trolling it up.
Right.
So, yeah, that's where they left off as they were going to approach the winery. I will share the map with y'all.
Shit has come to light.
So I didn't do any of the lighting stuff, so you can see the building, but you can you're up front. I'm gonna put Mortal up here. Oh, dang it, I didn't.
Okay, it's been a minute. How do I have these scrolling in and out. How do I move up and down on these
middle
maps?
click?
Middle click, thank you.
Middle click pan. It's the one thing about Fantasy Grounds that makes sense.
Yes. I expected so much less than that.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
How do I move myself?
Oh, this is so.
Wait, I can't put Mortal there. I can't put Mortal in the. Why can't
Also, I don't know if it matters, but Toby has my token, and I am Sarah Connor.
Oh, hey, I was going to ask about Sarah Connor. Yes, how do I have you? Because I'm totally me.
Yeah, I don't. It's just how it was assigned when I joined the game. It's not a big deal. Just so no one gets confused.
Wow, because I'm looking at it, and
Looks like
everybody has
Lucius
the
is my
right
little
token.
Oh my gosh, is this
I'm
happening?
a kitty
to me?
lady. That's fine.
Okay.
I am
luckily
totally a kitty lady. Sarah Connor's an elf.
Why can't I add Mortal onto the? I think I can add you guys. Why can't I?
So Mustang base with flat wounds is
So I'm trying to add Mortal onto the field. I can't.
So when it comes to memes, the cat jam is my new favorite. Like, it really speaks to me in a way that
The Vibin Cat.
yeah, Vibin' Cat. It's got many names, but like I already think that Bohemian Rhapsody is like the top level, but like, once people started being able to get the cat's head bobbing to match the beats properly. But the simple pleasure of hearing Duel of the Fates with a cat going, or some CeeLo Green. That cat, the way that the cat's face distorts as it gets closer to the camera, like it gives that really like fisheye look to it. It sparks joy in my heart.
Yeah.
My favorite was people dancing to Steely Dan, the Twitter account.
Yes, it's amazing how it works. It works well.
Like, I was ready to be really mad at that account when I first discovered it because I thought it would just be a bunch of like awkward dads dancing.
Okay.
But
No, it's LMFAO dancing to Reelin' in the Years, and it matches without any editing. There's no beat matching. It just fits.
And those rave kids dancing to Only a Fool Would Say That.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So
I was gonna say, is the goth ravers there somewhere?
Yeah.
The goth ravers are there. Look this up later.
Yes. All right. So everybody can kind of add
Mortal's
their token.
Mortal is Captain Planet.
That's the only thing I could find in a short notice, or I gotta.
Oh, that's fine. I'm cool. Mortal's fine.
Because I have to actually put a token file of image before I can add the token onto the field. But yeah, what is the marching order? Is everyone can put their token from, if you can find it from your combat tracker, from the combat tracker. Get your token and put yourself out there.
Do you just like drag and drop it? What do you?
Yeah.
What?
Should be able to.
Nope.
I'll do it for you. And then
Yeah, okay.
Move Toby. Okay, and then
I'll work on mine.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think the way that I was somewhat in the front because I opened my mouth and said I was going to talk our way out of combat.
I'll say you have, and then I would say from that point it was quite a bit of ways from there, and I'm gonna say you walked a good let's say 100 feet from there to this area.
Do we leave the horse and cart back there? Probably.
You kind of you stowed it away.
Cool.
Unless you want to bring it into the stable, but
oh hey, where's the goat? Is the goat with us?
Oh, I should get a goat.
No, Michael Jordan's back in.
Okay.
His name is Michael Jordan.
I was gonna say, if I had the wherewithal, I would have said, no, Mario Chalmers. I think he's still in Memphis. I don't know. He doesn't play.
Wow. Yeah, because that's the argument being had.
The bass guitars.
I love
Michael Jordan versus Superintendent Chalmers.
Yes, I love it. He's the goat in my heart. So
Glide the glide.
There's a little oh wait, no, actually no, it shouldn't be. Delete that token and delete that character. It was a mountain goat, right? Wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, there was a mountain goat named Chava.
Yes.
Because that was the joke I was going for.
Oh, okay. Fantasy Ground doesn't have mountain goat for some reason. I think it's because it's from another book. So I'll just put a regular goat.
That's fine.
But we know it's a mountain goat.
They put regular wolves in the place of dire wolves in Game of Thrones. So
yeah.
Whatever. I just want him to be named Chava.
Yes. There you go. Let me put it. Okay. We haven't named the pseudo dragon either.
That's great. I could see each character as you were typing it in.
Yeah. Let's see, what was and I also need to make sure.
Larry.
Do I get control of it?
Junior.
I don't
How do I
think so. I think I have to control the goat. You just give me instructions.
Lame.
Actually, let me see. Let me double check.
I can't emote
goat
hard enough.
Mountain
I'm going to
goat.
give it a not a.
Let me see, because mountain goat is medium.
And a churf.
Oh, actually, I wonder if I can change.
So one time, they were fighting in the town of Lipovka, and there's a church in Lipovka in the Brendan's Perfect Game, PlayerUnknown's Battle. And one Frank Gibson yelled, "Churf, churf, churf, churf," instead of saying church, because he's kind of got a Kiwi accent, kinda, but he's been in America so long, so it only comes out sometime. And churf became the new snarf.
Yes.
Or
Amazing.
Okay.
And that's how I express how much I want a bass talk emote in the back channel Discord.
Yes.
Oh, I was talking about for Twitch.
Oh, I mean, in the front,
Los Dos.
I mean, yes. Like bass talk, like it's like the Seinfeld bass, but like a tiny.
Okay, 14, 12, 14.
Made in Microsoft Paint.
5. 14, 12, 14, 2, 10, 5. Okay, 14, 12, 14. Sorry, I'm editing the goat's stats to match your mountain goat.
I mean,
the mountain goat stats, so that they're proper, because it has more health. The mountain goat has more health and a higher AC, which is important in a strength check.
We appreciate the efforts that you're putting into this goat, because I do not want to play a game without Chavo. It would break my heart to lose this This goat I've spent
Perception.
all of like a day of real-time gaming with. He is our new mask. Pseudo Dragon also, but we'll forget about
Thorn.
Pseudo Dragon until Pseudo Dragon saves our butt, because that's how that's
Yeah.
gonna work.
Yeah. All right. I gave him his climbing speed. I gave him his AC. I gave him his health. Okay, perfect. All right. So so if we assume that after that battle you walk down, like a good like 60, 70, 80, 100 feet away, towards the winery. What is the marching order? That's what we were doing.
Who was holding the tied up person? Do we remember?
That was was it me?
So,
The tied up person escaped, right?
Yeah,
they blinked.
I would guess that would be close.
Yeah. So, because that was like 100 feet back, so we just kind of like walked forward.
Okay. I mean, I'm not afraid to be in front.
I'm probably second in line, or maybe if there's room to walk abreast, I'm off to the side,
Like
so
there is.
people can still see
Yeah.
in front.
Yeah. Lucius just kind of, Mortal is hanging out. The Pseudo Dragon is a little, kind of hanging back a bit. The Chavo is wherever Solero is.
Makes sense.
Also, I think you should have
What?
the hit points.
Yeah.
Hey, no, dude.
Oh, I forgot to lock him in. Okay. Let me move
I
him.
was say because I saw 2d8 plus 4. Got really unlucky with roll saving.
Yeah. Well, okay. 2d8 plus 4.
Oh crap! All right. Just do everything again.
I've had a Indiana public school education, but I can do that math and know what the average should be.
All right.
Not 4.
Okay. Unlock this. 11. And okay. What was it? 2d8 plus 4, right? Case. Climb. But yeah, so Toby in front, Lucius upright, kind of a little bit behind him. Solero, are you up in the front?
Yeah, I'll be in the front.
Walking in like the Avengers
Summer
movie poster. All of us.
I'm good where I am.
Okay.
Your movement speeds are.
Or should I be in a box? Instead of
I know a guy who lives in the box.
I'm the man in the box.
The man in the box.
Not enough
Shove my
Scott
nose
kids
in shit.
for that reference, I guess.
Or spit if you're on radio.
Or trapped in a box. Okay.
All good box musical references.
Oh yeah.
Spit. Okay. Rename him Chavo. Okay. Is there anything else that needs to be done other than? Okay. Okay. All right. That's it.
I'm ready to snuff the roost.
Please no.
Alright. There's Chavo, and he's not in fact hostile. He's in fact a good goat. This is a good formation. Mortal. You guys are more observant than he is, so he lets you guys kind of go ahead. But he kind of stays tight so that if anything, he can come up and attack. And the pseudo dragon kind of hangs back with a little bit of distance.
That definitely says pseudo dragon, but my brain filled in Pendragon, and I was real confused. Is there a magician in the party? Or wrong with it?
Weird.
Okay, kind of like this. All right, so I can guys see. You guys kind of walk up onto the front door, and like I described before, the facade is basically a mix of stone and wood, purple and white painted trim. It's long ago begun to peel, and a covered porch, which upon which sits a simple wooden rocking chair. A haphazardly constructed thing you saw earlier, constructed single room addition of gnarled wooden planks sits off to the side. Let's see. That's the rocking chair, I think. I don't know why the rocking chair looks like a wagon, but apparently that's a rocking chair. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah. So the I have D&D map figured out. No, I don't.
There's that fly.
That fly again.
Goldblum?
Vincent Price.
Change your winery, change your life.
We're doing the Cronenberg version of Petey's Adventure now.
Yes.
Wet.
Oh dear.
So, what do you guys do?
Extend. Yes. I guess we're Toby is no longer Mr. I'm going to talk my way out of everything. So I am prepared to have to kick a butt, and I heard a troll. So or I heard of troll. So I'm prepared for bad things to happen.
Yeah.
Do we think going in the front, guns blazing, is the best plan now?
We walk around the perimeter.
I refuse to split the party.
I'm happy to also walk around the perimeter.
Yes, let's.
Yeah,
That
I'm
sounds like a
Summer
great
on this
idea.
one.
Okay, so we'll say roll. Oh, I'm looking at the right map. This isn't even the
Yeah,
right
if we
map.
walk
Holy
around
crap.
the initiative and roll, or if we walk around the perimeter and roll initiative,
Hey, you know.
we're gonna be real safe. Roll initiative.
I got the wrong map file at the end. 'Cause this one doesn't even have the addition. Okay. So let me get in here, put the grid.
It's all cool.
Alright, let's just real quick. I know Crow. I know Sting.
Cambot, you're on. Gypsy, Tom Servo. That.
Art.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember that?
Alright.
Was that a little kid wrote in and was like, my favorite robot is Art.
Yeah, it was Joel, and then there was Gypsy, and there was Tom Servo, and then there was Art.
Like, bless you, child.
Yes.
I will never forget
great.
that.
Thank you,
Okay.
child from the 1980s who was a yes.
Oh, goodness. This map just changed.
Yeah, sorry. I realized that we
that's
were in
fine.
the wrong map. Well,
Aw.
because it was slightly. This is the actual Dragic Winery map rather than it being the general winery map. Because they have all variants. Because speaking of, we should say that I should have said this is an adventure and a set of maps provided by Tavern Maps. It should be Tavern Tales. It's a Tavern Tales. You can check them out on Patreon. Look up Tavern Tales. They give you a bunch of really great detailed maps with multiple variants, including and with many of them at certain Patreon levels, you get included adventures that tie into those maps. So you'll get the variant that is designed for what the map, what the adventure is going for, and then you'll get like another variant with like slight alterations, or it might maybe be a little bit more plain. Like we had just a plain, nice like little winery set that could be just used like as an intact winery that could be used for like for certain stories, adventures. The y'all couldn't see it because I don't think I have my things figured out. But let me see if I have. But in the meantime, y'all should. I think everybody should be on.
I was able to drag myself over to the new.
Yeah, so you should be on the new.
It might be underneath your map.
Yeah,
the one you're looking.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah,
it's
on the new.
No.
So check. Actually, it's just
whose average was T.
Yeah, there you go.
I think I screwed something up.
Wait, are you? Oh wait, no. Am I? I think I put two Tobys on the.
I think I accidentally drug a Toby from the other map.
Yes. Here's Solero, Toby, Summer.
I don't
Lucius.
have that map.
You should.
What?
How do I? What did I do? There we go. That worked.
I kind of like popped it out for you. Everybody should be on the map. Okay.
Yeah, they're right. Feel like a hurt.
Let me see. So, walk around the perimeter. Let me see.
We are whatever we eat.
So. Oh, sure.
Compared how everything in this house has been in the tune of bug snacks to how Dan Reiger can make everything be the stroke.
Yes.
One of my favorite things is still his recordings of his Amazon device of him just saying, "Play the stroke."
Okay. So what I'll say is let me see.
Maybe it's a chop.
Everybody give me investigation checks. We'll see how it goes for everyone. And then as you make your perimeter.
Sorry for those watching as I get closer to my screen.
Get that good forehead shot.
How you know it's business?
Business time.
He got on his business.
My business stuff.
That's a die roll. Thank you, Luscious.
Anytime.
Alright, so, and then just for fun,
I have a +6 to my passive investigation, or +5 to passive investigation as well.
yes.
I have a +6 to investigation. I just
you have a +6. Yeah, I have a +0 to investigation, but I have a passive investigation of.
I should 15. Be freaking Matlock over here, but that's even worse.
Mortal.
Oh,
you mortal.
Mortal.
He tried.
Mortal.
What the shell?
So, you do a perimeter check. I'm not gonna make you guys walk around. You guys can pretty much scroll around the map. There's not much activity. I mean, you kind of see around the vineyards look like they have grapes on them, as far as you can tell, but they don't look worked all that well. They just look like they don't look super worked, and they don't look like active. It doesn't look like an active vineyard.
Like they haven't been pruned in a while.
I haven't pruned
Yeah.
these vines.
It's a
Well,
hate
nobody's
crime
thought
to
about-
these grapes.
Nobody's
Like-
thought about vines for a while.
yeah, exactly. I will say, it's a part of what you have to deal with is partially part of the investigation is wrangling Mortal as he kind of gets distracted.
Food.
It's like, oh, what's that? Oh, cool.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Piece of candy. And even that, and though they're not as distracted, they, Solero, you have to kind of like, Solero and Summer kind of like do hang back a little bit, but mostly, Lucius, and Toby do a good job of kind of getting a spot of everything. There's not a lot of activity outside. You do, I would say, you guys are pretty good at passive stealth, and you're not entering the room, so I won't say you don't have to roll a stealth check, but the room, the storage, which is the room. Let me see if I can enter drawing mode. I'll do a pointer. This room is you. I mean, you can't see into it unless I don't think there's a window. But there's windows, but don't really look in. This room, the storage here, has a stank.
Oh,
Has a smell of like rot.
Boy.
Is
and
it
So it's not
rotting
not
food
that
or
dank
rotting
stank.
flesh, or can I tell?
I would say it's more on the side of flesh.
oh,
okay.
Some decomposition happening there, and and of course you do. And this is coming through. You do smell that smell of like fermentation, like an active vineyard kind of, but it smells odd. Like there's like something's not right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I would say, and you see I would say the vines do get some work, but maybe not like they're like like it's like a big production. Yeah, the vines are getting used for something, and as a basis of something else, but you just but it's not terribly well kept, and it's definitely not somebody that knows their stuff doing this. But Summer, what you were gonna ask?
Were you just describing everything we see as we walk up, or is that the things we notice as we walk the perimeter?
There's something that we notice the fermentation smell is something you noticed as you were walking up. As you walk the perimeter, depending on the order of things, I don't know if you went left or right first.
I was going to suggest we just go clockwise, right? So go left.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then that's the first thing you smell as you kind of like approach this way. That storage. You smell the kind of decomposition there. As you go up to this area, you can't quite get a good peek in there, so obviously you don't know what's going on inside. But as you get closer to the, you notice that that add-on that like haphazard, obviously not to code addition to the property, was made just like a haphazard like planks of wood. And you can maybe like get a crack of maybe seeing some like a barrel in between the gaps. And I will say you hear a very loud, a very big creature snoring in this like area back here. See a very big creature, very big creature snoring. And maybe you hear about a few smaller creatures, like maybe a little chattering. What sounds like maybe some like goblinoid creatures, like a few little very smaller, but like chattering in desperation. That I think that is mostly and then that's what you hear there. If you keep going on the perimeter, you hear on the do I have my voice mod? No, I don't have my voice mod set up right now. I think I may have uninstalled the voice mod app. I would say you hear yeah, they're still doing characters. You hear, if you were like walking around this upper area where it kind of hooks in, where you can see the buckets, but obviously you don't see the buckets. You just hear smallish creatures frenetically stomping, like squishiness, like. And then you hear some kind of like booming voice. I mean, from within the wall, but you hear something, but very repetitively, barking out orders. You hear, "Stomp faster! Keep crushing! Marjorie hates those who are lazy. Do your diligence." You know, something along those lines, like something
And your due diligence.
Yeah. And do you sit and listen for a little while? Or
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, because if you sit and listen for a little while, it does loop. It does seem to loop on itself. There's like statements, and then they seem to loop on themselves.
Like some sort of... Yeah.
Some sort of speaker?
Yeah.
D&D,
Some
a lot
sort
of
of
speakers.
wax platter.
Yeah. It's odd, but like
mouth, perhaps.
And like, you never heard of somebody being able to like bark orders at the exact same tone in a loop, you know, like. But you've heard of like some recording like magics that you can do for like recording your voice and projecting it, so it sounds similar. So let's see, what is? I gotta look at the map to remember. Okay, that's what's happening there. You get the smell of fermentation. That's what you hear in that area. Yeah, there's other than that, there's really, you don't hear much as far as activity. In outside of the other areas. Yeah, you kind of like walk around these areas, you see, and then you see like as you see certain entrances all throughout. All the doors are locked. Or yeah, I'll say that. You observed, you had a good investigation, so I'll say you notice that all the doors are locked. There are doors at this top area. There's doors in this the drawing mode. Enter drawing mode.
Illustrate.
Come on, Petey man. What's going on?
Doing Madden.
Entrance is up here. You kind of see a big entrance up here or down here. There's windows. You figure those are loud entrances, but yeah. And there's an entrance on this side, and then this area up here. This area is you don't really notice much of any particular activity.
Hey guys, I've got an idea.
What's your idea?
It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of stuff going on back here. He points to Petey's previous statement in that large circle.
Yeah.
Perhaps we go in from that side.
Like here?
That
Let's
side.
do it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest too. It's
And
not the obvious front
perhaps
door.
try and not go in so loud.
One can hope.
I'm good with that.
Okay, let me exit drawing mode.
Let's say you all get in position and try to. Wait, let me see
Move everybody.
Where'd my character sheet go?
You guys can like
Can I
reorient
close my
yourselves
character sheet on that
as you
thing?
please.
It will be
Is it
over on
hidden
the side.
under the map?
Yes. Is it your character sheet in Fantasy Grounds?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I accidentally
Okay.
closed it. Because I was trying to see how good I am at the sneakies.
Yeah.
Going to see if I can
As good as you
stealthily
can
open
roll.
doors.
So
+5.
Back on the bad RNG over here.
So yeah, and then the door is locked, so if anybody wants to try to open the door or do anything to the door.
Not having a rogue.
Mortal, are you capable of checking doors for traps? Is that a specialty of
Anybody know
yours?
how to knock?
Let me think. Let me see. Does Mortal?
I can
have-
attempt to pick the lock, unless he happens to be.
checking for traps. Here. How does one check for traps? The DM says,
I
"How
assume
does
it's
one check for traps?"
investigation. I don't know though.
Yeah, that seems like a basic thing, but it's like I don't even remember like which thing is it?
Okay, perception check against the traps. Okay. It's a perception check. Well, I could give it a crack. I can take a crack at it.
Cool.
I would
Please do.
like to help him, if I can.
You kind of look over and kind of like, you guys, two brains, combined minds. All right, let's see. Okay, so that means he gets advantage. Oh, let me take a look at it. Advantage. Yeah. Yup. No traps, as far as I can tell. All clear. I mean, you gotta pick it, but seems good.
All right.
Oh, thanks. Now who can unlock it?
You, master of unlocking.
Jill.
Is
Jill.
that,
Thieves tool. So if anybody's got thieves tool,
I have thieves' tools and proficiency thereof.
Oh,
Is that a skill I can roll?
you roll a dex plus your
Dex.
proficiency.
Okay. I'm going to roll stealth because I'm proficient in that. And it's a dex.
Yeah.
So it'll have the right modifier.
cool.
Gonna stealth that lock open.
Yeah.
Not quite enough.
You're trying to work it. You're trying to get in there, and like you know how to use your tools, but maybe it's the smell. Maybe because you're kind of a little bad. These bad smells aren't great. The not tolerant of like people not taking care of their place and getting their home stink up.
Hang on. I think am I not like I have the I am
So you get in there and it's just like don't quite get it going. Jack of all trades,
which means I can add half of my proficiency bonus rounded down to any ability check you make. I don't know how to pick lock.
Yeah,
Penalize
you're not-
me.
Yeah, so you could, anything that you're not proficient in. Let me see, Dragon traits. Features and traits. Yeah, anything you can, which is +1. So you can do a dex check +1.
Okay, how is the best way for me to do that within here?
We
So I
just
see a
do
plus-
just do a dex check.
Okay.
And then we'll add the 1. You kind of set aside, and it's like, so you get in there, you do the thing, and then like you're not sure if it's working, and then all of a sudden it pops open. It's like, it worked.
I meant to do that.
Like, say my sleight of hand's +5. Do we have to go with the next?
Yeah,
take a
just
crack
somehow
at
it
this.
worked, and then you just like you popped it open with a little bit of effort, and it's like
Well, about the line of sight, I had better eye level to pick
Yeah.
this.
Oh,
so,
yeah, that makes sense.
It's
Well,
yeah,
thanks, Toby.
yeah, definitely.
It's definitely
That's
a
why it
vision
was.
thing and not a feeling thing.
Correct.
That's what
Looking
all
in
the
there.
lockpicking pros
Yeah.
say.
yes. That's that's how it
Skilled
is with like we're in
professional.
the jack of all trades thing. It's like you can kind of more or less figure it out.
Right.
You're not
I stayed at
necessarily
the
you
Holiday Inn
wouldn't-
Express.
Yeah. It's like you may do it like seemingly the wrong way, but you figure it out. Kinda. You might break it, but yeah. But more or less. So you walk in, and there's a hallway. You have the spaces up front. If you look to your right, there's a long hallway with a door going straight ahead, a door to the right of that. You look down towards basically on the entrances. There's a couple of parallel doors down that way towards the entrance area. And then there's a big door ahead of you. A big double door ahead of you with from what you can tell on looking underneath, you know that there's more house going forward, but there looks like there's daylight peeking out from under the door.
So I'm gonna try to. It's gonna be a dangerous move, but I'm gonna try to stealth my way up here to try to check this corner.
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check.
Hey,
Check. No. 9.
No, 19.
yeah, 'cause I want to peek around that corner to make sure there's no
Give me
one
a
down this hallway.
Perception check.
So I got there.
But
You're just
something's
kinda
in
get
your
distracted.
eye.
Oh, you got something in your eye. But I mean, it's not hard to see. You don't really notice anything in particular, but it's not hard to see. That you see down the hall. There's a big double door all the way at the end. There's a door. You don't notice much any particular other than there's a couple of doors. And then the hallway. You do notice the hallway turns left if you're looking down it.
Do I test my luck?
Test
Is-
your luck.
Okay, so are we all still hanging outside, or any of us
Whatever you guys
inside?
just said.
Yeah, I'm gonna wave them in and say this hallway is pretty much clear, but we've got to turn. Don't know about that.
It's not my
But
But
character.
so
dang
far
it.
we should be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here.
Kind of hang back.
Yeah.
The pseudo dragon kind of peeks in, like.
I'm okay with if we sneak down to this end of the hallway to peek around to see if there's anyone else
I
down
am
the other
absolutely
side.
loving watching the different characters being moved around on PD's stream than what
Yeah.
I'm seeing in front of me is great.
Yeah.
I keep trying to move you, Brett. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
it's
see that
fine.
summer token, and I'm just like, why
Yeah,
won't the
that's
stinking thing
weird.
move?
Solera is the pseudo dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, so if I move, yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah.
I see the
But
summer
no,
token
hey.
on stream, but
It's interesting and it adds to the chaos that is about
Yes.
to occur.
All right, what do you guys do?
What
Do you
you're
guys
talking
investigate any of
about.
the rooms? Do you guys just go further down the hallway?
I don't know. My gut feeling is saying we kind of need to go around this corner. It seems to be clear. Let's go down to the other corner and peek down the
Yeah, I'm
other
gonna-
side.
I would like to
I'll-
listen at
I'll
this
test
door
my
that
luck.
I'm closest to.
Oh, should we do that first?
Yeah, you can
Before I try to sneak.
listen. I'll say with your passive perception, you can you notice there's not really much happening in that room. There's nothing happening. You
Okay.
just hear the door from the window, and not much happening in. There's no. Let me see that room over here. This you don't hear much anything specifically from this room. This is where you start to hear those you start to hear the smooshing and swooshing from in this. You start to get closer to the room where you heard the and
wait,
the
no,
like
this is me.
and the like and the barking orders.
Gotcha. I would like to listen at this door as well.
You hear the same thing. You hear and it's it's going in that loop
Okay.
of multiple just different things where it's
Does it sound like it's coming from the room that I'm next to the door of, or is that just
it's coming? It
is it
sounds like it's coming from
overpowered
that
from-
room. It's coming from in that room.
okay? I'll kind of point to this door and motion that this is the noise I hear it from.
Okay, and as he's doing that, my stealth and my sleight of hand are the same modifier. And I try to stealth and perceive around this corner as well. Just
do stealth, and then you do perception. Yeah, and you mostly notice that. Again, you sound is perception. Obviously, you hear you as you start to pay attention and look and listen. You hear as you're looking down the hallway. You hear from behind you from that room, the loudness. I would say you faintly hear the snoring past these double doors a little bit, barely, because obviously it's in the other room, and these are pretty thick wooden doors, and there's a couple of doors in between, but you hear and you hear some maybe some small creatures, maybe a little desperate whimpering. But
from
very faint.
inside the middle
from
room.
From that room that's enter drawing mode. Enter drawing mode.
The thing that we're not calling a courtyard at this point. Or from this
area.
room. Okay.
This room, yeah.
Gotcha. So tiny
And
voices
then-
from
and then-
that room.
Yeah, and then if you remember, and you start to piece together the orientation from your perimeter check, and you figure that room, and then the room down, this door down here leads to where you smelt the bad smell. Probably.
Ooh, that smell.
Yeah. You could smell that smell.
I would like to avoid that smell for
The
as long as
smell
I
of
can.
death. Yeah. Mortal.
Some reason I feel like that's. Some reason I think going closer to the smell of death will point us in the direction of the
Our
trolley
own.
boy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
You hear? I would say the loud snoring of a big creature is up in this room. Up in the big room.
I'm gonna assume, folks, we heard something about a troll. I don't know if everybody is familiar with trolls, but I'm going to assume Toby is somewhat familiar with trolls.
You have an
And,
understanding from stories.
And regenerating health is a thing that we might want to worry about.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or I should say,
I would say
people
they're
people
big.
deal with trolls with fire a lot.
Yeah.
I may not know the hows or the whys, but I know the how.
Mortal. Kind of like I think all I remember about trolls, they're big. They're ugly.
It's a good
There-
thing to know about them.
There was
Try
a
not
song.
to get rended.
There was a song in my village people used to sing about trolls. And they said that they don't like fire.
Also,
Oh, I thought it
something
was
about billy goats as well.
I thought there was a troll toll.
Yes, there is a troll toll.
To get into this boy's soul.
Soul.
I mean, I know more about ogres. I know that I have the Ballad of Trek. Trolls are.
Some.
He once told me
Let's see, what was
the world is gonna. That's not the Shrek song. It's "I'm a Believer" done horrible. I know that.
Aww. Hey man,
That's
I
a-
met Smash Mouth. They were nice.
Sure they
More
are.
like Smashed Mouth.
Did you talk a lot about those diners,
Oh.
drive-ins, and dives that he always went?
That's right. Hanging out in Petaluma.
And that other guy he raps with?
Nope.
They're all the same.
Yes.
Okay, but
Alright, do you guys want to kind of peek into some of these rooms around the perimeter, avoiding the death room, or do you think we should look in the center room that's got some light coming out from under it? That one seems kind of interesting.
That's all I need to change. Okay.
I would like to
Work from the
dispose of
outside
the
in.
greatest threat first.
so you want to go where the
Balls
giant
deep.
snoring is.
He wants to go with
Yeah,
the...
we have the surprise element in our favor.
Yeah, we might lose that the longer we stick around.
The more die rolls we have to
Yeah,
make
all of-
not to screw up.
All of a sudden, I roll a 1 on a stealth check, and we're in a completely different situation.
Or the goat farts. I don't know.
Alright, so Lucius, you're suggesting
And
we just go right for
the
the
goat
big
looks at you like,
snore?
What?
Or the death
I think
room.
That's what I'm suggesting.
All right, everybody. I am going
snore.
to.
Lead the way.
Who's taking point?
Damn it.
I can.
I mean, I've got the
I'll
most
go-
health.
Mortal is like, I'll join you guys on the lead team.
Let me go right behind you.
But you probably want to scout ahead. But I'll be ready to. I'll turtle it up.
Ready your bows, y'all.
He's got his crossbow.
Slings.
He's got his crossbow and his shield.
Do you wanna? Is this?
He readies his wand.
me-
He readies a wand.
Can I
What?
give
does
this
he
a
do?
test to see if it'll creak open?
Nobody has the grease spell.
I
to
would
put on
like
it.
to, before we do this, are the hinges exposed on this side?
Is it an in swing or an out swing?
I would say no. I would say it make more sense, especially looking at the corner that it's at. That the hinges are on that side and it opens that way. I think. Just because if you
Okay.
see the one side, the one door is like right on the corner, it would make more sense. to
No,
do that
yeah,
install.
that's fair.
Were you trying to go
I
in
think-
hot? Like, Is this a John Woo situation or like what?
No, I was going to oil the hinges with my new oil applicator.
Yeah, he purchased it.
Got you. Okay.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I am going to let everybody know that because we're going in quiet, I can do things that are loud that are very damaging. At about a 10-foot radius sphere centered at the point of my choosing. So
make a big fart.
Shatter, Shadooby.
He shatters his pants.
Shuby from that reality show on Netflix?
But I can most definitely do some damage if there's something on the other side of this door. So when these doors swing, which way do they swing?
They swing
Inward.
We can. I would say we swing them open a little bit slowly, but just to peek in. But
I'm going to prepare myself for. If I see the big thing, I'm going to do a thing to the big thing.
I would like to do a thing, and I will do a thing first, and then you do your thing.
Okay. Let's do some text. Anybody else got ideas about what they want to do? Because we know there's something big.
If God is speaking through a turtle and says to maybe not go in super hot to this room, maybe we don't go in super hot to this room, and maybe creak the door open.
I was not planning on going in super hot.
I would say you see that Mortal is mostly cautious in general, so that's just what he thinks, but not necessarily.
Yeah, no, I would. That's why I wanted to oil the hinges, because I had no intention of going in extremely hot.
Yeah, can I creak and perceive?
As you all stage whisper all this.
Yes. Watermelon.
Watermelon tree.
But most definitely, if we can maintain stealth. But if I have to pull the ripcord and see something large, I'm going to do something that you all want to know before I do.
Yes.
Plug your ears.
All right.
Ripping.
So I will. Crack open the door.
Crack open a gold one. All right. So give me a stealth check. Yeah, stealth check.
Yeah, that seems great.
It's like,
that's an 8.
You start it slowly and then. Fuck! Should have oiled that.
Would have been nice. Okay, I will take this opportunity now before he wakes up too.
And I would say if you swing that door open at that point, you do see it starts to wake up. What happened? What's going on? And then
you're saying before he totally wakes up, if it's possible, I would like to cast a spell. I would like to cast Moonbeam.
I will say give me an initiative. Let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah. All right. It's just like
no, I mean I get it.
Solutions.
Having all the different colored dice roll at the same time was really cool.
That was fun. I changed mine to purple because Drew, I think yours is also like a cheese orange. So yeah, you had rolled earlier, and I was like, did I touch the dice? It was like the exact same color as mine.
Immortal.
All right.
Yeah, my color is almost always orange.
So it's luckily Toby goes first, and then Lucius. So
okay,
Toby.
But it is possible to hold an action.
Yeah, because we had a conversation before this.
All right, so if you want to hold your action, You'll be sacrificing your movement and your bonus action, but you're going to hold your action.
It's fine.
Okay.
I trust that whatever's going to happen is going to be better than what I was planning to do.
Yes. All right. All right. So it's Lucius.
Okay, he needs to.
Jeez. Sorry.
Yeah.
Toby, what is Toby holding his action for? What is this triggering event?
I am holding my action for Lucius to do the thing that he.
Okay, and you're just gonna come back and follow up with it. Okay.
As soon as he has done his thing and I have internalized that, I will make a decision.
Okay. All right.
So I would like for a silvery beam of pale light to shine down in a 5-foot radius centered on this ogre.
Yes.
As I hear a
troll.
In the moonlight.
This troll who you don't know is named Bonks.
I was gonna say, I saw Bonks, and the first thing I thought of was Bonk, the character from that Sega game.
Oh, Bonk, everybody's favorite TurboGrafx mascot.
And also what you notice, I would say with your passive perception as you look in here, you notice that there's a cage with about 6 goblins in it. All locked.
They can stay there.
They're freaked out. Oh no! I'm not gonna worry about their characters.
Moonbeam.
All right, so Moonbeam. So what you're naming your daughter?
No, that's Moon Unit.
That's right.
Okay, that's better. Okay, Moonbeam was your second level spell. Does it do a thing?
My daughter Ray Dawn Underborough.
Oh yeah, you can roll a thing. You can cast it. So target and cast Moonbeam, and then that'll do the thing.
Oh right. How do I get out of drawing mode?
You right click and go into drawing and exit drawing mode.
That is the stupidest freaking thing.
Yeah.
Like, I get that this was created by engineers, but holy shit.
You gotta opt out of drawing. That's better. I'll take that.
Those are rolls a natural.
Oh wait, no, shit.
No, that was Bonks rolling a natural.
The other way around.
But
he's still going to take.
He's still taking damage. He still takes damage. It's okay. It's one of those spells that where they save to take half damage, not save and. It's not like he saved. I wasted my time and like I do nothing.
Yeah.
Like no, he just it's still
Moonbeam's pretty powerful.
It still hurts him. Do you move or anything or?
I'll swing open the door the rest of the way as an object interaction, just so everybody else can get a view.
Doing that, and then that was like the part of your motion, and you don't really have to do much to do that. So yeah, and then do you need to move or?
No, I'm not gonna move.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Mortal's turn. I got the I got the sound effect. What the hell? Like it knows. Mortal's gonna like. He's gonna like scoot, like excuse me, and then he taps Solero and is like, excuse me, I'm gonna go in here. He kind of like scoots by. He's like politely scoots by. He's like, all right, let me take a crack at him.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Oh Lord, mortal's coming. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna cast that Ray of Sickness. He's gonna cast Ray of Sickness at him.
I think Toby needs to cast his spell.
Oh yeah. Toby, you were holding your action.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, we skipped you.
So I'm trying to. It's Control Click, right, to target.
Yeah.
Yes, I have targeted. Yes. I am going to see if this works. I am going to cast Shatter.
Let me see that. He's gonna roll his Constitution.
What the hell?
Rolled. Damn, bombs.
You fudging rolls back there?
I no, like I swear. I swear. No. You can't prove it.
So next week, kids, we're all going to have new characters.
So
how did the adventuring party's grand, spectacular adventure end? There was this troll at this winery. Just kind of smushed him. It's like, oh.
So I'm gonna roll my damage. Can you keep track of the half of my 3d8?
I think it already does. It does it automatically.
Okay.
Position.
Great.
Wow.
Also, I think I may not have been targeting bonks when I cast my spell, so double check that.
Okay. Everything went through, because it wouldn't have prompted me for the check.
Oh, okay, cool.
Pencil. Okay, so he still takes
as,
damage.
Yeah, and does that still give me a chance to be able to talk shit to this guy? Psychic damage.
I would say
no, because I already. That's only a.
Yeah.
The only time you can do that. Yeah, the only time you can do that is you can cast a cantrip as an action and a full level spell as a bonus action.
Okay.
But when you hold your spell, when you hold your action, you're only holding your action.
So I'm not gonna do anything with my bonus. With my second hand.
Yeah. Do that. All right. So back to mortal.
Yes, mortal.
If I reconstruct my mechanical pencil. Don't mind me just putting more another thing in my mechanical pencil. There. Alright. Yeah, mortal is going to cast Ray of Sickness. Let's see, ranged. I thought I'd clicked something twice, but it gives me both rolls. Automatic miss. Failure, but it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, Ray of Sickness misses. Where's the spell slots? Use the spell slot. Alright, so what is a bonus action? What bonus actions does he have? So he tries to shoot his Ray of Sickness. It's like this, beam of light that has like this green hue shoots out, but he kind of just can't quite aim it. So unfortunately, that doesn't work out. I'm looking at the wrong character.
These die roll.
Yeah. Doesn't really have much of anything else to do other than a healing word, but that he doesn't really have anybody that needs to cast healing word on. So So that's so he'll.
That's something we can be proud of.
He'll like mosey on over here so that like you guys can be behind him if you need to enter the room. On account of he's tough. He's a tough turtle. And Summer.
Oh boy.
Everybody win.
Okay, so I'm going to move myself. Probably like
They've got a cave
here. Is that well? Where do I have line of sight? Here? Can't tell.
I think so.
Yeah, there. I put an arrow there. It's like this. Okay, so
more or less. And what kind of damage did everybody else do?
Mine was radiant.
Radiant. And
mine was thunder.
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
I am going to throw a dart at this guy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of scary looking, and I want to stay back for a little bit.
He's a big target.
Also, who's to say, but
No.
Toby may or may not have a spell that deals fire damage.
He may.
That
or may not.
Lasts for quite a while.
It looks like I hit this dude.
Nice.
And I dealt 6 damage. Woo!
Nice.
Pretty sure that's just about all I can do.
Okay.
Don't think I can take extra attacks.
Not or non-melee, no.
Not thrown, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you get a little bit of a nice little amount of damage. He's like, what you do notice is that it's and you get a good look at him. Yeah, he's a big ugly troll. Brown skin, with pinkish features here and there, with like spiny protrusions on his head. Craggly teeth on his grill. Big smushed compacted nose, green eyes. He's also missing an arm.
Oh my gosh!
Sweet.
He's disabled.
He's a one-armed troll.
He's
a one-armed troll. So
I'm gonna move a couple more steps, by the way, and kind of hang up between these two barrels.
So he's only gonna be able to do one attack. He does not get multi-attack.
What?
That is what Brett was excited that he had one arm. Toby does not know.
Yeah, I have to delete that from
let's see, turn. There we go.
Oh yeah.
I have been rendered once upon a time.
So, action. So,
I believe it needs to make another Constitution saving throw.
At the start of its turn?
Yes. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a con save.
Okay.
2d10
What's it matter?
radiant damage.
Oh, it already did the heal.
Save.
Holy crap. It already did the heal. I don't know if you guys can see, but it already hit the regeneration heal. I was
rolled up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I can't see shit.
Yeah. It's hidden from you guys.
Yeah.
I can see because it has a little thing. Oh, did it prompt you?
It did not prompt me. I just prompted.
Okay. And then
He remembered reading spell descriptions.
he failed.
Yeah, that's like
he takes
that's substantial. That's
16.
awesome. That's
damn,
great.
He's
Of radiant damage.
Radiant damage.
Yeah, so yeah, he's like that beam is like shining on him, and he's like, mostly flames. Takes 2d10. Yeah, on a fail save, or half as much as it does to. All right. A shape changer. I love it. A shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage. Nice.
Yeah,
that's right.
If it fails, it instantly reverts to the original form. That's awesome.
Take that, Odo.
Okay, and on each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction.
It is a sizable beam.
It's a very tall beam. It's tall and narrow.
It's a level 2 spell. Like you only get 2 of those slots. Like it's useful.
Make it count.
All right. So that being said, he's like and then you see the goblins like, yeah, fuck you, yeah.
Yes.
And then so he proceeds to get out of there because so he proceeds to so he was there. What's his speed is 30 feet. So it's like creatures. Let's see. What does he? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he has to 5, 10, 15, 25. He'll go after. Didn't hurt him. Go after the one that hurt him, unfortunately.
Oh, no, get out of here. No.
So
whatever, it took it below 30, which is what I was hoping for.
Yes. Please
hurt me.
Do hurt him.
We're gonna rename Bonk to Hammer. So I can yell Hammer don't.
Okay, Lewis. It's hammer time.
Alright, so melee. So he's gonna use I don't know, I'm deciding for flavor more than anything. Oh, why not? He's gonna use his claw attack on Summer. And he kind of like he swings, just misses outright. It's like Summer's just too dexterous and moves out of the way. He just like slams the ground. It's like, oh, mean kitty. Kitty gets mush.
Oh. Smush your face.
That's gonna happen.
Unfortunately, that's all. Well, fortunately for y'all, that's all that he can do.
This is gonna be fun.
Yes.
We're gonna beat this troll up.
Yeah. Solero's up next.
Alright, dumb idea incoming.
Do it.
I want to run up on the troll.
Yes.
And I want to use a charge of my sword to condemn it so that I add 1d8 fire damage.
Okay, so you'll use one of the charges of...
I don't know how to use a charge.
I mean, you just basically... so just do your attack with your wooden short sword.
No!
Luckily, I think the charge you can decide to do it when you hit a creature. So don't worry about whether you
That would have been awesome.
That's when you hit a creature. But you do have your backhand attack. So I think you should be able to.
Can I backhand with the same weapon?
I mean,
other weapon doesn't get fired. I don't think so.
Well,
yeah, you should be able to still do it. Just change it.
Oh wait,
to,
I forgot to.
bonus.
Like that.
Yeah, the offhand thing to take off the modifier. When you hit, I think it's just when you hit a creature with this weapon. I think you can make a swing and then swing back. Right?
Okay.
You should like, swing and then swing back. It makes sense, right? You take a front
The
swing.
rule of cool is in
you can
effect.
swing and backswing with one tennis racket.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
I'm
willing to go with that.
It's the backswing.
Is our yardstick here. I'm down. Yes,
and then you can
There's
6
the damage, and then
you can add. You can do the charge, and you do a D8 of fire damage. Just roll a D8.
Do I have to roll it in the dice tower? Is that what it is?
Yeah. I mean, you can always roll it any D8 you have on hand, digitally or physically. It doesn't matter. But yeah, in the dice tower so everyone can see it would be useful, but not a big deal.
There it is.
4. I wonder if
I get to see that.
I wonder if how do I?
It was 4 fire damage.
Yeah, 4 fire damage. I wonder if. Okay.
Hey Drew, by the way, if you go to your actions or equipment on D&D Beyond and click the name of your short sword, the magical one, see if that shows the charges. Because on mine it shows it at the very top of it.
Oh, in the inventory?
Maybe inventory might be there too. Equipment. Yeah, I click on Thwack Staff and then it opens up a little side menu.
See, mine,
charges.
Both of them, everything says short sword. It didn't import as a special short sword.
It should your D&D Beyond should be on D&D Beyond. You should have your
D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
You can use it to keep track of the charges.
Okay, yeah. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
It has been a less dumb way.
Damage.
And that would be under action.
Under your equipment.
Oh.
Yeah, mine is under actions and equipment.
Yep, found it. Thank you.
Okay, damage. Okay. Okay.
Now step in the fucking melee range of a troll because I'm smart.
Oh, that's fine. It's completely okay. It's hard to rip somebody in half when they only have one arm.
Truer words were never spoken.
I mean, they can do terrible things to you, but the grabbing you and ripping you into two pieces is not on the table right now.
I mean, he could still step on you and.
I mean, yes, the rule of cool is in effect. So don't roll a 1.
Yes. Wonder if
we've got somebody can do some acid damage, right? Just in case. I'm pretty sure.
The hippie should be able to do acid.
Somebody could come up with something.
Yeah.
We got some oil. I've got
I wonder if I could pause the
flint and steel.
Okay, skip. Oh, okay. I was able to just add skip one use.
Be like that Ewok.
There you go. Okay.
Celebration.
It was easy. I just okay. So it's gonna skip it next week. Okay, perfect. So yeah, you hit with fire. It's like just kind of pats himself down. Fire! Oh, it burned! Mean elf. So and then so it was 4 damage. I have to add these.
Don't you forget it.
That's right.
3. Okay. So yeah, he's a little rougher. The pseudo dragon kind of like sees like, oh, okay. How much speed does he have? He has flying speed, so he's been hovering. So he has 60 feet of flying speed. So it's 10, 5, 10, 15,
cool,
20, 25, 30.
Damn,
he's gonna do a sting attack.
You don't have to put up.
Attack with a stinger. He misses.
Dang.
And then he panics and runs away.
Cool.
He flies away, I should say.
We are a ragtag bunch of weirdos. Like, kind of.
Oh, I should. Oh yeah. Also, I forgot about your goat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I forgot.
Oh wait,
about your
did he
goat.
not roll initiative?
Yeah, you rolled initiative, but I forgot that your goat gets your initiative. So
Yeah.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah, he removes on your initiative.
Then, I want to ask Chavo to charge at Monks.
Alright.
Which I think is technically an attack.
He does the goat thing. Do you want him to ram?
Yes, ram.
Okay, so he's going to
bear my Jim
or charge. He's going to charge. So, okay.
Jesus Christ. Go boy, yes.
And he's going to hit with his ram attack. Okay, so attack with his ram attack. He rams. Oh, he didn't target. What's the AC? Oh yeah, and he hit. Oh no, wait, no. What's the AC? Oh no, he misses. He kind of like with a 14. He tries to, but he kind of like glances him and just doesn't really get a good hit, and kind of has to shake his head a little bit, and then he does that and kind of backs up a little bit, figuring, well, almost to kind of get ready for the next attack. Alright. That's all he does, and then Pseudo Dragon tries to sting, and it doesn't work. Alright. Boom. Yeah.
Oh, how I missed you. That noise.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to run up on this guy and use my short sword. I think I hit him.
Oh, yeah, cool. Toby with the short sword.
Sure, target him, but but that's fine. I'll add the damage anyways. But yeah, 8 damage. Damn, nice. So
all right, and then I'm going to. I've got my off.
Okay.
My dagger.
I'm going
to target. Bonk. Have I? There. Can somehow I do that twice.
You have 2 weapons. Right? Yeah. Of course you do.
Yes. Is there a? So I just rolled out like I.
Yeah, just a normal attack, and then you switch it to your offhand to take off the damage modifier. But
it's my.
Yeah, it's the same attack roll.
There we go.
Nice.
Just kind of like get at him with your sword.
There.
Yeah.
Sticked them, and then I stuck them.
Dang.
Shanked them.
Look at me. I'm the battle bard.
Got a bud.
Watch me get tossed across the room.
Let me grab a fresh beer. I'll be right back.
Okay, I will be back too then.
Same here.
I mean, if everybody's going to get drinks.
I can vamp. So yes, Battle Bard.
I've decided to grab a bottle of a very interesting, esoteric, international brand by the name of a Bud Light. Bud Light. Go on here. Oh, everybody got quiet. What? Oh. Everybody missed my joke.
I also grabbed some cheetos. Wait, am I the first one back?
Oh, what? My headphones. Oh, dang it. Oh. My pad fell off my headphones, so I don't have my headphones in right now. Oh, okay, there you go. Okay.
I grabbed some cheap bottled tea and some chicharros.
Yeah, nice. I was mentioning, it was funny. I said the thing, but then I didn't realize that y'all weren't here. So I said that I've got a bottle of this very esoteric, very peculiar international beer brand by the name of Bud Light.
Right, it's a St. Louis microbrew.
Yeah.
Seen one of those in ages.
Always brewed using the choicest hops, best barley malt, and rice.
Here comes the king. Here comes the big number one. Oh.
I'm sure my friend who works for Budweiser thanks you quite a lot.
My father drove a Bud Light truck for like ever.
He started out selling and distributing to local bars and gas stations. He then moved up, got a management position, and was moved to Grand Rapids. They moved him back. He currently lives in Dublin, which is outside of Columbus, working he's like the sports go-between for Blue Jackets, Indians, Cavs, Browns, Monsters, and the Crew, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
When we can have sports again, I'm going to bug him for free tickets to sporting events.
Yeah, that is the thing that vendors get the cool stuff.
I don't want to go to sports right now, though. I don't know why that could be.
I have no idea.
Who's to say?
Weird. Crowds of more than 5 people give me the heebie-jeebies? Huh. I don't know why that could be.
Yeah. Alright, so let's
I just double stuck this troll.
Yeah.
And did it with such finesse.
And now
I
think that's your go, unless you want to move or anything.
No, I'm good. I am going to hit this button, and it is Lucius.
It was low again this time. Both times.
Awesome.
Has it been consistent?
Well, with a sample size of 2, yes.
Okay.
I will be watching. Well,
we'll find out. I will get my sample size next as well. Because for some reason it plays it for me, even though I haven't really. I guess since it knows I'm playing all the NPC characters, but it didn't
make sense.
I didn't hear it for Chavo. So I don't know. I guess unassigned player characters. I guess because Mortal is a player character rather than a. I don't know. Whatever. Lucius.
That would make sense. I don't know. Yeah. I will move the moonbeam from there to Bonks, and reading the description again and doing some googling, it looks like he actually should not have taken that initial damage.
Okay.
It's only when he physically moves into the space or starts his turn. So, like, at the beginning of his next turn, he'll take damage.
Okay.
Or if someone were to, like...
Or, like, his first turn. Well, it still counted for that first turn when his turn, because he started the turn in the moonbeam.
Yeah, for when he started his turn there, yeah, that one counted.
Okay, let me see.
It's weird. I will...
enters the spells area for the
until
first time.
dim light fills when a creature enters. Okay.
So, for my turn, I move it to on top of him again.
Okay, and that's your action.
That's my action.
How much damage did the initial...
the first one did 7 after halving, and so that should not have happened.
Okay.
But the 16 30. Or whatever was correct.
Yeah. Okay, he's still hurt. he's still hurt.
Myself today.
So that's your action to move the moonbeam.
God, don't do bad Johnny Cash while I'm trying to eat.
Hey. The risks that you take.
I love the dumping of the Tupperware. That's my turn. I end my turn.
Look, there was dust of pork rinds. I'm shoving it in my gob. Get off.
Hey.
I'm not judging.
No judgment
I'm
here.
just making an observation.
You are dungeoning and dragoning correctly if you've got pork rinds.
Exactly. I wish I had pork rinds. I wish I had
chicharron. Me too.
Chicharron! Let's get it popping. Alright, Mortal. It's Mortal's turn.
Mortal Kombat.
Alright, he's got Bonks in his sight.
Almost went in my nose now.
I was watching. That was great.
Alright.
Mortal, kick some ass. Turtle power.
He wants to make the most of things.
Yeah.
He's not going to create bonfire because that's not pertinent to this issue.
Yet.
To create bonfire.
Hey.
He's gonna try to do that the ray of sickness again. He's gonna try to get down with the sickness.
Ooh
I'm really glad I wasn't drinking. I would have hurt myself.
It keeps missing. He just can't quite aim it. This ray of sickness.
Oh,
a little up. Gotta get down.
It doesn't matter what he rolled. I just need to clear that thing out of my face. As a bonus action, well, he doesn't really have anything that he needs to do because he doesn't have to healing word anybody.
Yet.
Or prestidigitation, but I think that even that's an action.
I gotta do his up close magic.
Hold his shield up and come on.
Alright.
Well, that was a noise. Wow.
Was it high or low?
It was kind of low and long and really drawn out.
Okay.
Huh. That's a different one from mine.
What was that? Okay. Target Bonks. Did I target Bonks?
You are targeting
I'm like
Bonks.
on top of him, so. Okay, cool. So I am going to unleash a flurry of blows.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, please.
Yeah, boys.
Dope monk shit. Do some dope monk shit.
I want to. I just want to do
the power of flavor.
I just want to do some monk rat things with my friend.
That's right.
Okay, actions and blows. Alright, so I'm going to try hitting him with my thwack staff to start with.
But yay.
Did it do anything? It's not working.
It's wiggling. It's
wiggling. It's like
not wanting to. There it goes.
There you go. It landed. Missed.
Oh.
So unfortunately there.
Okay. Now I'm going to do. Let's see. What is? It's been like a week, since I've used this. So I already forget how.
I mean.
Two unarmed. Okay, I had to make sure it was 2 unarmed strikes.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's
flurry of blow.
And then an arm strike.
That yes.
Natural 20.
Yep.
Nice.
We will
that
take
natural 20. Woohoo!
Right.
All right.
I'm gonna throw a Dankosaur in the chat.
Take some claws. Oh my god, it's terrible.
In the chat for the natural 20.
1 and a 2.
Oh,
so we gotta pick up Dankosaurs.
I mean, that was the first time I think any of us have.
Okay, but here's the deal. I get 1 more unarmed attack with Flurry of Blows. Yeah. And I wanted to analyze him with the Flurry of Blows, which works when you land a hit, I believe.
You can do you can do analysis right now. Yeah. I will say. Let me see. What is it?
Where is this? Analyze creature. Whenever you hit a creature with one of the attacks.
You want to do extract aspects? Okay. Damage vulnerability, damage resistances, damage immunities, condition immunities. I will say it doesn't have. It doesn't have any particular vulnerabilities, resistances, or immunities, or condition immunities, other than like, from the history that acid and fire keep it from regenning it. From like certain like a little bit of research back in the day when you were like learning about stuff, but your extract aspects didn't get any damage vulnerabilities or damage resistances or damage immunities or condition immunities.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, because I don't think learning about the regen thing is part of that.
I don't think so.
But it's something you would know from your past and stuff, but you don't get it from your extract aspects. So
it says you learn damage vulnerabilities, resistances, immunities, and condition immunity. Yeah,
and it doesn't really have anything. So.
Okay. Oh my gosh, these flies are back. Sirenscape. Okay, 1 more unarmed attack. Oh, good.
Yeah. Nice.
Yes, and.
Yes.
Well.
Almost as much as your crit.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah. But it still works. He's still looking rough. I think that ends your go.
Let's see how unlucky one of us is gonna be.
There you go.
Because these die rolls are gonna totally be. It's gonna. Yeah.
He's gonna
all of a sudden stop attacking and try to be real diplomatic, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what trolls are known to do. No.
Oh,
damn it.
But you still get to roll the damage. It's just halved.
Oh,
wow.
Nice.
Oh my lord.
10.
Damn. Wow.
Man, I wish you had failed that.
Yeah, we would have.
Oh, you really wish you do wish you would have failed that. Let's just say that. That's.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Say this section might be over.
Yes. All right. Claw attack on Summer. He says like, "Bad kitty." He swipes down on Summer. Says all 2d6 plus 4.
Okay.
But
could have been worse.
what?
Yeah.
I got crap in the way. I can't see. Oh.
Okay, and it didn't, and it did skip the regen thing. Okay, perfect. So now I know how to for that effect to skip the regen. If you guys you guys do an attack with a fire shit.
I was gonna say if that moon beam is there, it's always fire shit.
It's always it's radiant.
No, fair.
Yeah.
Get a magnifying glass out.
Yes. All right. That's it for his attack. Solero, you're up next.
Let's take a sword swipe.
Yes.
Swoosh. You swipe at his gut, his massive gut, and find
For
purchase.
some reason, something tells me that this is going to be the biggest thing we're going to have to worry about. So I'm gonna charge that with vertical condemning fire. So I'll roll this first. Wow.
Huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I wish I could do a better Alex Navarro. Wow.
This is great content.
He's looking.
Really
I can't see what the dice tower did, but I'm assuming there was.
Yeah, he rolled 2 damage.
Patreon only content.
He get added to. I don't know why it's hidden from you. You did 2 additional fire damage. You did cause him to skip a regen next turn if he makes it, and then presumably Chavo is going to ram him. Okay.
You know what? Yeah, Chavo's gonna ram him. What's gonna happen there?
It's like I forgot about your second attack. All right.
Yeah, apparently so did the dice roll. So when Chavo's gonna go ahead and ram him then.
All right. Let's get let me get Chavo to control him. Target bonks. He's gonna do his ram attack. It looked like it was gonna be a 17 there for a second, but no. It unfortunately misses again. Oh man. Poor Chavo. He's not having a great time.
I need a little bit more like territories NWA Chavo and a little less WWE Chavo. Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on. There's a reference for old Fanny Pac-Man.
Pseudo Dragon is gonna come in. It's gonna fly in. Try for another sting. Yeah, he's gonna do a sting.
Gonna take off his Sting mask. It's gonna be Sting.
That was the best.
Sting. Oh crap! I forgot that the troll gets an attack of opportunity when he runs away.
Letting him down.
Ooh, yeah.
So he's gonna try to get away. Unfortunately, the troll does get a claw attack of opportunity.
Remember when we had a pseudo dragon?
I have to be fair. Oh wait, I forgot to target.
I mean, he could just, hold his attack of opportunity if he thinks that someone else is more likely to run away. Oh dear.
Something about this RNG just does not.
Oh my god!
Really, really does.
Whoa.
Oh my god!
Wow! Insta! No.
I'm gonna say he's unconscious.
Okay.
You see, he tries to fly away. He gets swatted down by the troll with an attack of opportunity, and he gets swatted onto the floor unconscious.
Terrible.
Pseudo dragon without a name.
It was just normal. It was the normal window time.
Poor Sue.
Sue, I like it.
Well, I wasn't quite exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and attack again. With
also,
my.
stop speaking. You know, when we had a pseudo dragon, critical hit.
I mean,
God.
it's not my fault. The somehow these very critical. Let me see. Yep.
Rolled this
I'll take it.
this troll has rolled 3 natural 20s.
And there's been I've seen the opposite occur.
Yes. Wild.
Great. Thank you.
He's like,
and then with my
and then your dagger. And you don't even have to roll damage. It's how do you want to do this?
I don't know, up underneath his chin. I give it a dragon punch up with my dagger.
Yeah.
Sure, you
lefty.
Falcon.
Yeah,
Falcon.
and then I
Falcon punch.
I do a feat of my very, very tininess and dexterity and stab him.
Yeah.
And impress everyone.
Yeah, you slash him with it in the gut with your sword, and as he reacts by bending down, you stick him underneath the jaw with his kind of like a gigantic jaw. You stick your dagger in, like get enough of it to cause trauma, and like he falls over the side. It falls dead.
Gross.
Yes. So Mortal's like, oh, old little fella. I know you.
I would like to, as my turn, cast Healing Word.
Yeah.
Unless he's
you can go ahead and
on the dragon that Brett doomed?
Yeah.
I didn't roll those dice.
Yeah, Mortals.
We were let down by Gordon something.
And also cast Healing Word as well.
Stay with me, man. Stay with me.
5. 4. Okay, plus 5, which yeah, plenty of healing. If you could swear, he says "ow." You know, you can't speak common.
It's the universal language.
Yeah, and he just kind of gets himself. He just kind of gets himself up and starts flying again. It's like, and starts hiding and he kind of he sits on Mortal, and kind of hides into like a crevice in his shell, like just kind of tucks his tiny self in there.
Aww.
It's like, okay, little fella. And it's like, and you hear like, wow, and you hear from the corner like, wow, that was awesome. Oh, nice. Hey guys, over here.
A cage full of, what was it, goblins?
Yes.
Yeah, it's if you look over the cage, I should let double click split. It's cages. It's a cage that holds. Basically in the room, or see in the room through the open doorway. The bathroom. Small shack addition has been added to the winery, constructed haphazardly from spare wooden planks and old nails. The bonks was there. The room is a small pile of goblin weaponry, and a 10-foot by 10-foot wooden cage that holds 6 goblins, who were whispering quietly to each other in Goblin, and they were planning their escape and stuff. So the goblins like, hey, thank you for dealing with that troll. Could you guys do us a big favor and get us out of here?
No.
Oh.
Is that moon fire still able to be moved?
It is still active.
You can obliterate them.
Don't know the trust I have in goblins, but
I just want to know why you guys all locked up. Tell us your story. What happened?
But keep it less than 40 seconds.
Yeah.
She's the hag is using us for the wine. She drains our blood. She uses it. She calls it what's it called? Green skin dry, and she kind of sells it to clients and fame. So it's like, they've been using like there's like she's been like hunting us down and hunting people from our tribe hunting little goblins from our tribe and using our blood. We just want to go back home.
Where's your home?
We're far off. We don't really know exactly where. We're just gonna want to try to figure it out. But off in the woods, we just have our whole our shacks and our tents, and trying to make a life out here. Just want to get back to our family.
How can we trust you if we let you go?
I don't know.
How about we wait until we deal with the rest of this problem before we make a decision?
You can,
because I am more than happy to leave these goblins in a cage
look,
until
we don't have our weapons. I mean, you can have our weapons. We just want to go home.
Yes.
What?
Okay.
I mean, they can't be that strong right now, right?
Yeah,
They've had their blood drained from them.
They haven't had any blood drained from them, but if you notice that we haven't had we haven't gotten, but like they were gonna have us next.
Will you help us take down the hag?
Oh no. Oh, she's bad. She's scary. We were getting ready to try to take down the troll. We can take care of Bonks, but the hag she's too scary. I'm sorry. We just want to go home.
All right. Well, let's just leave him here then, and let's
take care of this hag.
Take care of business.
And then we'll come back.
Come back to here, because
maybe not.
In
or
game
we can
time,
just leave him here.
And yes,
we might not be alive without their help.
Correct.
We'll go with consensus
I will
of the
turn
party.
to leave.
Are you were you trying to convince them to help you out?
Both, I guess. Like I am happy to make a roll to see if I can persuade them into helping us by telling them we'll leave them, but also like I'm also kind of done with this.
If you want to make a persuasion check.
Okay. Skills. Persuasion. 14.
It seems like they're sticking with like they're a little too. They seem very rattled by the prospect of confronting Marjorie and confronting the hag. They don't. They, as much as they they want to help.
Well, I can't say I blame them, to be honest, but I am.
All right, it's hag time.
If there's, do I have any time left on Moonbeam, or has that finished. It lasts 1 minute, I believe.
I mean, you have. I mean, this is a quick conversation. You still have a little bit of time of Moonbeam.
Okay. I want to find someone else to use this on. Roll out.
Yes.
I would say it probably would. We can probably will run out before you find anybody else.
Okay.
It takes a little bit more than 30 seconds to like explore these.
Okay. I mean, they're I guess
cabinets. Where's a hag?
Yeah. I mean, I guess if anything, there was the squishing sounds from that other room.
Yeah.
If we want to try to decimate that.
If you want to try to go after
decimate it.
This shoot first technique is entertaining.
Yeah. Do you decide you want to like run into the other room?
No, I think I will take the cautious approach.
Okay.
Although we haven't exactly we've done a good job of announcing our presence.
Yeah. And yeah. So what? How do you go? Are you going to the? What is your course of action?
I'm okay with investigating the squishy noise room. Making our way that way. I'm gonna walk by this cage of goblins and say, "I'll be back, little dudes. Hang tight."
Okay, I will open this door. I will, I'll try to quietly open it. There's no harm.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Lord.
24.
So you were able to. You were able to. I would say you were able to quietly open the door. And what you do notice, because you have good passive perception, is that the squishing, the stomp, like whatever stomping, squishing sound, had stopped. The voice, the command's still going on. But you open, and I don't have the icons for it. We'll just worry about it later because this will be quick. You do see two similar creatures to what you saw outside, two Monticellos. That with like great, with what appears to be stains of grape juice of their feet on their feet.
Okay.
And they are looking at each other. They seem to be aware of somebody's supposed to be happening, but they didn't notice that you just opened the door.
Okay.
So I will give you because you've rolled such a great stealth check. I will give you this surprise round.
I know I've been waffling back and forth on this. Do I have any more time left on Moonbeam?
I would say you would. So it was only like 3 rounds, right, that we had of the turn, and then
I think so.
I'd say you have like 20 seconds left.
I only went twice.
Yeah, I went twice. I think there were 2 rounds of combat.
12, and I would say like it's
there
like
was some amount of talking.
Yeah, I would say I'll give you about 15 seconds left.
Okay.
So like 2. I would say 3 turns.
15 seconds. That's I can deal with that. I will move Moonbeam to center on one of those guys.
Yeah, they're right.
Gonna obliterate him.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
oh my god.
Okay, so
Drunk with power.
Negotiating that die roll into a Moonbeam being able to be used.
Everybody roll initiative real quick. So nowhere. I'll roll for NPC. Oh wait, no. Chavo gets whichever ones. Solero. Does Solero roll initiative? I don't think. Okay, and then mortal. Mortal bringing up the rear. So, and let's see. I'm gonna say initiative. Initiative is Dex, right? I presume, right? Yeah, initiative is Dex because it's what Okay, so I'll just roll once for the first one. Let's say the one closest to the door. That's +5, so that's 15. Okay.
What was that?
That was dope.
Huh.
Okay. Okay, so 15. Okay. Now rolling for the other one with +5. Wow. I want to get 21. I'm gonna say that one is the one. The effects. So, I guess I won't need to in the future, but I really should have created the characters in the game. But so the one of the Monticellos actually goes first, and I would say that one will be the one that started that you put the moonbeam on. So the start of the turn, they had to make a Wisdom save.
I'll just cast it. Con save.
Yeah, because con DC 3. Because there's nothing to target.
Buddy, I guess. Yeah.
But that gives me the information. Okay, so con. Okay. All right. Well, it's gonna be a straight roll. And they rolls a 15. But roll the damage. 11. So half of that would be. It's a 5, right? Yeah. So 5 damage on that one. Okay. Okay. That hurts him pretty nicely. He does notice you. And he runs at you. And let's see. Polymorph.
I don't like what I just heard.
Polymorph. Let me see. We'll just you do 1 polymorph a day. Okay, polymorph. Okay. You can see what's right. Let's see. It's a new form. The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's. Okay. Alright. In their challenge rating. Oh, it's a 1. So that. What? Let me go toward this. So he's gonna cast Polymorph on himself. And he's gonna transform. Yeah. It's not because it's on the first page, but because it would be fun for it to be, into a brown bear.
Oh my!
What?
He transforms into a brown bear. You see this little Monticello start to change form and becomes a brown bear. Wow, this is not going to be as. So with that said, you're looking at a brown bear transform a Monticello. Under the watchful beam of a moonbeam, but still, I'm gonna say, with this new predicament, as you look at this new battle, I'm gonna say we call it for the day and pick it up next time.
Merle Haggard says some witty quip.
Yes,
I'm okay with that.
We go to commercial break.
Yes.
Waylon Jennings?
Or sorry, Waylon.
You don't have to call me Merle Haggard.
Way cooler if it was Merle.
You don't have to call me Merle Haggard. You don't have to call me Waylon Jennings. And you don't have to call me Charlie Pride.
Charlie Pride.
I hate and I love that I know a David Allan Coe David Allan Coe song that intimately. That being said, that brings us to the conclusion of another fantastic adventure of, at least for now, of Through the Tomes. As the party gets ready to deal with
bear. That's crazy.
Gonna bear down for this battle. Bear down for midterms.
Yeah. Just fat dog it.
Yeah. So look forward to this battle and looking forward to what they're gonna have to deal with this hag that they keep hearing about at the Dragic Winery. Thank you to Tavern Tales for this adventure. Go check them out at Patreon. I'll look up Tavern Tales for maps and adventures as well. Thank you all for hanging out with us here on Twitch. We're streaming every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Except for maybe next week, Thanksgiving week. I think I've decided that we're gonna kind of take a week off of streams because I gotta do some like tech fixing and kind of like take some time to like catch up on VODs and stuff and things like that. But typically our schedule is we could do Tuesdays we do Dungeons and Dragons, Wednesdays we do Record Breakers, we talk about music, Thursdays we do space trucking. Lately we've been doing the No Man's Sky, the No Man's Ski. So there's more to do. We're going to get into some base building, possibly. At least get the starting points of that, because we kind of built our bases, but now we're getting into that part of like the early like story beats and story missions where they're going to prompt us to actually build our story. At least I'm at that point, so look forward to that. Yeah. Go and follow us on Twitch. Subscribe if you'd like. You know, if you got that free Twitch Prime sub, you're looking for somebody to throw it at. You can throw it our way at Rebelli TV. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Check out rebelli.net for this and other shows. Rebelli TV and Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, look forward to. Hopefully, when I get this stuff squared away and get everything on podcast form, that's going to be in the future. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Don't forget to love each other. Until next time, hasta los huevos.
Bye-bye.
Bam!
That bear is
Hashtag
going to...
find Luke.